ladies, this is MzMay and this is my contest entry for Lady L Black. Her theme is Dancing with the Stars, so I chose Mel B as my look. She uses a lot of browns and blacks, so I thought of this look because, you know, it's brown and black. So okay, let's get started. I'm gonna tell you what I used. I used two MAC products. One's Jardine Aries and the other one is Warming Trend. This is a pigment, this is a regular eyeshadow. I also have two different brand, I guess, unknown brand. This is Personi USA and this is just a shimmery pigment brown. Whatever you have is great. I have Minerals and this, I don't know what the name is. I just got it at a store and that's all I know. It's a creamy pink, so you know, whatever you have that looks a lot like the creamy pink that I have in the middle will be great. The final thing that I use are two things. I use Revlon, and I use the bottom one. This is Blush Wines, and I also use Lancome, the black one. I'm sorry, and this is called Dark Room. So okay, let's get started, and let me tell you how I did this. Let me put my hair back so I can work. Okay, so as you can see, I've only concealed my eye and I have lashes on, and that's pretty much all I did to my eye. So I started by putting the Minerals shimmery creamy white, whatever you want to call it. I put that all over my eyelid. Okay, so on top of that, I used the MAC one, the pigment. I did this from the middle and to all the way up because I wanted kind of like a white line at the bottom. Whoa, it's smear everywhere. Okay, so I did it from the middle up. As you can see, the colors, you know, almost the same, but it's still a little bit of difference. So the next thing I did, this is a very easy look. I just used a lot of colors. So okay, I used a small brush to put the MAC Warm Trend, and I used a lot of this. This is just basically as a base for my brown because you really can't see the color a lot. So I just put this on my crease. As you can see, you really can't see it. I went into my outer corner of my eye right here. This is just the base. And I also put a little bit on the inside of my eyelid to give it a little more dramatic look. The next thing I did was I grabbed the Revlon one. And I chose this brown because it's very dark. I put it on my crease with a crease brush, going again to the outside of my eye and in. Let's use more because you want this to be dramatic, especially if you're using it at night or, you know, Dancing with the Stars. A lot of people have to see it. So you see I'm ending right here. I'm not going more down. I'm just making like a line. Okay, so the next thing I did, I used a shimmery brown just so it could look a little bit more shimmery. You know, no big deal. This is like a dark brown too, and it's mainly just, it's not really that much color, it's just the shimmer. And I put it on top of that, doing the same thing with my crease brush. And you're wondering, hey, how come this is darker than this? Well, that's because I'm using a black. So to put the black on, I used a really small brush, and I did this. I made a line going up to my eye. From the outside of my eye, from right here to right here. You want to make this line, you know, it looks ridiculous right now, but it'll look a lot better after you're done with it. So I'm going in and I'm blending that line with an angle brush. It's a fluffy brush. It's not like your eyeliner brush. So I put a little bit more, and then I'm blending this line into the brown. Okay, so I have a few mistakes I'm fixing right now. Okay, so basically the next thing I did was put a little bit more. Okay, so the next thing I did was basically, you know, erase that harsh line that I have right here. And I'm using the top one of the Revlon one. And I'm just, you know, highlighting my eyebrow too. So, okay. I noticed that a little bit of black fell on my eyelid, so I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of that MAC one, the pigment, right here, and it's so great. Okay, the final thing I did was put eyeliner on my waterline. Okay, and then I did it on top too. I also flaked it a little bit just to blend it in with that black. You can see I did it over here. I'm doing it, whoops, I'm doing it over here too. So, okay. Let's put it all the way inside. And remember, I already have lashes. So, I guess the next step would be using a small, you know, brush, a tiny little brush. I'm using this, and put a little bit on the outside of your lip, right here. And on the corner of your eye with another little brush. And that's pretty much the look. Don't forget your eyebrows. I did. So I'm using a brown, you know, a brown pencil. I like to put my brown pencil and rub it against this, and I like to just put it on my eyebrow because I don't like harsh lines. I wanted you to see that, you know, it's not so thick, and you know, I don't like using that pencil right on my eyebrows. So okay, that's pretty much the look. As you can see, I have a lot of pigments and stuff. I'm gonna clean that up with my brush, with my makeup brush, and basically that's the look. Hope you like it. I'm also using Beauty Rush and the MAC and Stuff Flush on my lips, and Beauty Rush the lip gloss on top. And that's pretty much everything I did. I fixed my hair, so hopefully it looks a little bit like Mel. I hope so. But I hope you have fun doing it, and have a great day.